We're here with Milton Segarra, President of Meet Puerto Rico. Thank you for joining us.
My pleasure. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
So why don't you tell our viewers what's going on in Puerto Rico these days from a meetings and convention standpoint? What's new coming in? What should meeting planners get excited about?
Well, let me tell you, meetings and convention is one of the most important segments for Puerto Rico. It has been like that for many, many years and will continue to be. Almost 25 to 30% of all the business we get in Puerto Rico is related to meetings and conventions. And lately, all corporate and incentive has been very extraordinary for Puerto Rico. And also all the meetings we've been able to put in our convention center for associations and citywide that has helped us to maintain a good occupancy and a lot of impact, economic impact into our economy.
And that's important for all of your many partners and partnerships you have.
Precisely the reason why Puerto Rico it's been so successful, I should call it that way, is because we have not only the support and partnership of all the hotels and DMCs in Puerto Rico, but as well associations such as PCMA, DMAI, MPI, cite that all the financial and insurance conference planners that see in Puerto Rico an option, and we're partnering one-on-one with them and getting good results.
And I know, the news headlines have talked about the Zika virus and in Florida and maybe the Caribbean. You guys are out in front of that. Maybe give our viewers an idea of the status of everything.
And that's a very important topic, and thanks for asking. I would love to address that particular issue. But as the same thing that happens in Brazil, in Dominican Republic, in Mexico, in Florida, and some other areas, and the same thing that happens when SARS came a few years ago and Ebola recently, those are the new norm in travel.
Right.
We have the safety situations all over the world. We have these health-related concerns. But in Puerto Rico, certainly we had an impact because, and I can understand when people is thinking to bring to Puerto Rico 10 people or 1,000 people, and they want to make sure everything is safe. But in conjunction with the CDC and the local health authority, we've been able to, number one, control the virus. That's very important. As a matter of fact, in the last 6 months, we have had 132 groups hosted in Puerto Rico by Meet Puerto Rico, more than 211,000 attendees, 0 cases of Zika, 0. So it's safe to come. You take certain precautions as the CDC will recommend, and certainly you can enjoy a very nice vacation in Puerto Rico.
And I think it's important also that you do have the power of the CDC behind you, being a U.S. territory.
Absolutely.
You have all the advantages that anywhere else in the United States would have.
We follow all the protocols, health and safety protocols as in the States. So that gives you an additional level of comfort and safety to all travelers that they are going to a territory of the U.S. in which all the most important protocols and health controls are being in place.
Great. Well, thank you for joining us.
My pleasure. Great to have you here. Thank you so much.